Hey Pitmasters, what is up? Today we're going to make an authentic chicken piri piri. Of course we're starting off with our chicken. Piri piri is all about chicken, so you got to get the right one. This is free range chicken and it's very young. So you're looking for a young chicken with a lot of fat. Here's our beautiful chicken and look at that fat. That's a good sign, all that fat at the end. Now we have to prepare these chicken because we're going to roast them over our direct heat. So what we want to do is spatchcock them. Spatchcocking is basically taking out the backbone and then pressing them flat. Because we are exposing the inside, we want to clean it up a little bit. Slicing out a bit of that fat. We'll flip the bird over and then we'll press it flat with the palm of our hands. Because we want a lot of flavor in our chicken and we're going to roast it over direct heat, we're going to make some incisions. This will help to render out the fat and at the same time let in the flavor. Now that's a beautiful looking bird. There we go. One of the important steps of making chicken piri piri is salting your chicken before it goes on the grill. This is basically a dry brine. So I have some fleur de sel here. We're just going to sprinkle a heavy coat of that onto our chicken. Flip them around and do the same on the other side. Now I know this seems like a lot of salt, but it's basically going to brine the chicken like creating a ham. I will set it in the fridge for at least 2 hours. It's been almost 2 hours, so let's fire up our Kamado Joe Big Joe. It is now set to indirect heat, so we're going to change it over to direct heat. Remove the grill grates and the heat deflectors. We still have some charcoal left from our last cook, which is perfect. We'll use that again. We'll take 3 fire starters and we'll light it up again. While our barbecue is coming up to temperature, we are going to create a piri piri sauce. We'll start off with 8 cloves of garlic. Yeah, that's right, 8 cloves. And look at this little jam. Look at the nice red chili peppers. Perfect, ripe for picking. I want to take 3 of these chili peppers, coarsely cut them up. Put them in the blender. We'll add 1 bay leaf to that, half a tablespoon of oregano and a teaspoon of smoked paprika powder. I also want to add some peppercorns. Peppercorns will give you a different kind of heat. Peppercorns bite you in the front of the tongue and the chili peppers will bite you in the back of the tongue. So this will make for an interesting flavor palette. Now we are going to grind this down until it's really fine. That's already getting a nice bit of color. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil just to make sure that everything mixes really well. Now we'll set this aside and start grilling our chicken. Our grill grates are getting hot now and all of the dirt that's on there is getting burned and it's very easy to brush off. Let's clean it up. There's no easier way to clean your grill than that. Just to make sure that all the small parts are gone as well, we're just taking a paper towel, a little bit of olive oil, let that soak in a little bit, and we'll quickly clean up that grill. If you're not fireproof like I am, use a barbecue tongue or a glove. Time to put our chicken on. I'm just going to close the bottom vent and make sure that the temperature doesn't get too high, but I also want to keep looking at the chicken and keep turning it. This way we get the best Maillard effect and we also get the heat interchanging from top and bottom. We're getting a nice bit of color on our chicken. Look at that golden brown. That's exactly what we're looking for. So we're looking at cooking the chicken, and at the same time we wanted to have that beautiful Maillard effect on the skin, crispening up, and the salt is doing its work. We gotta keep moving it and make sure that we get it golden brown on all sides, even cooked on all sides. And when the chicken is getting that color and starting to cook, it's time to put on our piri sauce. Now you don't want to put it on too early, because otherwise your ingredients would just burn. You can see that the garlic and all the herbs are getting into those cuts. It's building up in flavor. This is going to be amazing. Brushing on the sauce for the last time, and look at them. They're absolutely work of arts. Our chicken piri is done. Time to get her off the grill. Wow, look at that color. I just gotta grab the spatula because this chicken is so tender right now. Don't want her to fall apart. We cooked the chicken until a core temperature of 72 degrees Celsius. Look at the chicken, they look absolutely gorgeous. And the smell is just insane. Wow. I wish I could eat it right now, but we gotta let it rest at least for 10 minutes. So we'll wait for that to happen, and then we're gonna dig in. Look at how juicy this chicken is. Super tender, super juicy, and it smells amazing. Just can't wait to bite into this. There we go. Because we dry brined the chicken, we didn't need any salt in our sauce. This is so good. The crunchy outside of the skin with all those flavors on top, it's amazing. And then the juicy inside. Man, this is the best of both worlds. That chicken turned out absolutely delicious. If you enjoyed this recipe video, then leave me a big thumbs up and a comment down below. And as always, I want to say a big thank you to all of my sponsors. I really appreciate what you guys are doing for this channel. Hey, see you guys next time. Until then, eet smakelijk and keep on grilling.